to a very special interview on the MMA Engine channel. I am Lou Betya, joined by the venerable Uncle Weezy, and taking time out of his fight schedule, just fresh from practice. Cortavious, are you not entertained? Romious. I hope I said your last name right. It's Romious, not Romious.
You killed it.
I killed it. Oh, no. Great start. Thank you so much for taking time out of your fight camp. If you guys don't know, Cortavious is coming in as a late replacement on week 10 of the Contender Series, October 10th against Ramon Taveras. So first of all, how's practice going today? Everything going good? Everything looking good for weight? Everything on track?
Everything is on track and on point, looking good, fresh as ever. You know, this is the greatest moment of my career, and I cannot wait to go out there and perform October 10th.
Nice.
Well,
awesome. Weezy's got plenty of stuff, so here you go.
Yeah, Cortavious, you talk about how it's all coming down to this moment for you. Talk about your MMA journey. I mean, what was your first martial art? What got you into this? And what's brought you up to this point? Because what I see on tape is a guy that has a highlight reel knockout on his resume, but you're very well-rounded. You're explosive. You wrestle. You've got great jiu-jitsu. You're very flexible. You got a lot of power on the feet. How did it all start for you when it comes to MMA?
Well, when it comes to MMA, I feel like, honestly, it was just natural because I was in a family of 7. I was the third oldest. I was my mom's first son. And me just growing up, where the area that I was at, he kind of like had to fight to survive. So it was like I kind of finished school late because I was always in trouble, suspended from just getting in trouble fighting all the time. And I remember I was at home watching TV. It was Minotauro Nogueira. I was watching one of those fights, and I was like, man, I just finished wrestling season. I was like, man, I think I can do that. And like it just stayed with me for a real long time. I used to play the shit out of the game. And like, man, I was like, dog, I can do this. All my friends in high school used to be like, oh man, you should really try to do MMA. And I used to sit back and be like, wow, y'all really think I can? You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. So I remember one day, senior year, teacher like, write down, what are the goals after senior year? I'm like, man, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a UFC champion. I wrote that down. She came by and looked at it. It was like, oh, Cortavious, you need to be more serious. And I looked at her. It was like, motherfucker, I am serious. And I was like, well, I'll show you. And since 2014, I stayed to it. So I'm just really proud of myself for not giving up on my goals, because I've had some pretty dark. I had a lot of dark days, but I'm proud of it because it made me a better person. And I feel like everybody's supposed to go through dark days. I mean, that's how you evolve. That's how you get better with everything. I'm not afraid to fail.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are
failure
afraid.
is such a huge part of success, isn't it? Because if you're not failing, you're not trying, you're not setting goals that are above where you're currently at. You're not really shooting for the stars if you're not failing. So I love to hear that.
So I got like being comfortable.
I got a question about the beginnings as well. So I read something that you tried to start off as wrestling, but there was like there's some kind of issue with like age. Like I read this on one website where like they wouldn't let you wrestle because of an age limit.
Yeah, I didn't graduate till I was 20. I got held back twice. Man, I was bad as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was bad. I was always suspended.
You're still bad, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. So, yeah, I kind of had to like. They basically, I wasn't eligible to compete because of my age. So I basically got a chance. I wrestled in 6th grade, and I wrestled my freshman and sophomore year. And I basically had to stop junior and senior year just because of like age wise and stuff. But I always told myself that I was going to stay in shape and I was going to chase my dreams because I really wanted to pursue in this mixed martial arts. And I remember I asked my dad, I was like, hey, you think you can sign me up for mixed martial arts? He was like, hell no, you better get a job and do it yourself. So that kind of motivated me more. I was like, man, I'm gonna do that shit, and I did. Got me my first job was Steak and Shake, and got the little job, and I found me a little gym I could afford, and I made it. I turned nothing into something, and I'm proud of that. For real.
That's awesome. That's awesome because that's really what this sport is about. You know, I mean, it really is about turning whatever it is that you have into something more than what you have. And it's using all the skill sets that you have in your toolbox. And we talked about you're a well-rounded guy. You've got power, you've got wrestling, you've got jiu-jitsu, you've got conditioning. So when you're preparing for a fight, I want to know what your process is because everybody prepares differently. Everybody has different camps, different coaches, different skill sets. So talk to me about when you have a fight that gets booked. You know, are you watching tape on your opponents, or is it your coaches that are doing that? Or are you really just kind of worrying about what it is that you're going to bring to the table when you get in the cage? What is your process for getting ready for a fight?
Process normally for me getting ready for a fight is I feel like I do a lot of homework on my guys, my coaches do, my teammates. We all look out for each other really good up there. It's really one big family, so we all get all the information, but it's only so much stuff you can watch, and to the point you just be like, you know what, who cares about this? Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be better than you were the last fight. You're supposed to always keep evolving, and that's kind of how I look at it. I can watch the film on them all I want, but it's not going to be like that when I go out there and be face to face with them. So in reality, it's cool to watch things. You see similar things in previous fights, but at the end of the day, you watch what you can watch, and it's really all about just perfecting my craft, getting better with my technique. And honestly, I try not to put too much stress on it. I get it. You finna go out here and fight. It's a hurt sport, but I'm all about being happy and having a good attitude and just positive energy because I don't need nothing negative around me doing this. I kind of just keep the energy really positive, and just really win, lose, or draw. I will feel good just going out there giving it my all, and that's what it's all about. As long as I know I didn't quit, hey, I'm happy.
So I got a question about something that could have been very frustrating, not to slide it to a negative, but so obviously you had the viral kick against Evans, and then it looks like nobody wanted to fight you.
Oh my gosh. And
So like how it's got to be so frustrating to like here's your like moment where like everybody, oh my God, like everybody knows who you are, and now I'm seeing canceled fights. Like, is this because I noticed you only had one more amateur fight after this? Like, is this when you said fuck it? Like, I'm just doing it pro now.
At that point, it really was like fuck it because I couldn't get anything. Like, I mean, I couldn't. I was barely getting anything as a pro. Like, it was like a curse, but it was also a blessing at the same time. Uh, Shit, how the hell I was supposed to know this was going to bring this type of attention? I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, because you would think like that would set you up, right? When you get a highlight reel knockout like that, that was just spectacular. That's the kind of stuff that people who don't even watch MMA would watch that and say, "Oh my God, did you see that? That dude died in there." And you would really think that would be able to help you market yourself as a fighter, that you would that other fighters would be like, "Oh, I'm going to make my name off of this guy," but it really is just the opposite, isn't it?
That promotion did not. I wasn't even supposed to win that fight.
Oh shit!
I didn't even get. I was the champ, and I didn't even get posted until we did face off. I didn't get shit. So that drove. I went fucking insane. I was like, I will die before I lose this fucking belt. And I trained so hard to where I wanted to quit doing this shit because I was like, God damn, I'm going balls out, but I love it so much. But that really bothered me because it was like I just felt like I got a shitty end of the stick. And even when I did get it, nothing even came with that besides me being tagged. I didn't get anything but a little wooden plaque that says knockout of the year. I didn't get shit.
That sucks.
It was like it never even happened, and then as soon as the fight happened, fell off. I fell off with my coaches and stuff, so I was gymless, and they got me back out there again for another fight, and I was naive, and I accepted the fight, not having no coaches and stuff, and it was just a bad turnout. But I mean, yeah, man, I always felt like just the bad guy. Shit, I don't even talk shit.
I mean, maybe you should start talking shit. I don't know.
I thought the same thing, but it's like, honestly, I feel like all my shit talking is when I go out there and fight. I mean, I talk my shit when I get my hand raised for sure, but right now, before the fight, I just keep it cool. I got nothing but respect for all my opponents, and I don't underestimate them at all. You know, but just talking shit, and you know, like I
Not
say,
for
talk
you.
is cheap. Talk is cheap.
I talk shit
Very
to Weezy
cheap,
all the time.
especially in your business.
You gotta show me, motherfucker. How about that?
I talk shit to Weezy like literally like 2 minutes before you got on here. I was talking.
I can see that. I can see that.
I mean, that's the fun of it, like, you know. But I want to ask one more question. I want to just get all like the negative shit out of the way. There's something else that I heard that like is awful. So you told your job you're taking this fight. So here's what we want to know.
Oh my God.
Can we just bomb them with emails and like annoy them for doing this?
I would be honored, you know, put my name.
Tell us privately. I'm an IT guy. I got you.
I'll tell you the whole story. So when I got found out, like, hey, you're going to be fighting on the Contender Series, I'm like, holy shit, happy as hell, you know. So, you know, my job been working. I've been almost at that job for almost 2 years, you know, and like they've been helping me out, looking out for me, helping me with all these last fights, all my little 3 fights that I had. They looked out for me, helped me out. So I tell them like, hey, you know, I just got offered a really great opportunity on Dana White's Contender Series. You know, they called me in there and set me down. It was just like, what's more important, your job or your fighting career? And I was like, are you serious? I was like, my fighting career. I'm sorry. Like, you know, like I'm gonna pick my fighting career over this damn job. I'm sorry, you know. And that next day, it was a Friday, so you know we was off the weekend. I come back in Monday. I come in the door. They all in the office. I'm walking. They like, hey, Cortavious, can we talk to you? I go in there and sit down. I get handed a paper check, like, you know, we come to the decision that we're going to have to terminate you because of you had a poor attitude and your productivity was slow. I was like, wow.
So they lied to you. They lied to you because on Friday they asked you what was more important, and then they told you that your performance was bad. Yeah, so that's a straight up lie. They lied.
Yeah, man, it was, and it just sucks because I just got me an apartment and shit, man, and like, damn, I'm finna get drowned in bills. And like, I got no income, so this fight is everything at this point. And I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, but it's really messed up how they did me in the current situation that I'm in. But I'm gonna stay positive, and I'm gonna just stay positive, and I'm gonna keep a smile on my face. I can't. It is what it is. It's life, you know.
That's right. It is life. So now this fight is everything now. You know, now you're all in, man. You're pot committed. Dana White's Contender Series, week 10. You got a guy coming off a knockout loss that was deemed to be too soon of a stoppage, maybe. So now he's getting a second shot. Tell us what you think of your opponent, because you're focused on that right now. That's how you turn this around. That's how you spark this brand new career, which will be a much more lucrative career for you. Talk to us about step number 1, Cortavious, your opponent, Taveras.
Yeah, Taveras, I know he did like some boxing and stuff. Really tough guy. You know, I feel like this is a great matchup for the both of us. But I mean, unfortunately, I'm just I'm gonna have to take that shit. You know, I'm sorry. Like, you had your shot, and I've been without shit my entire life. it's to the point I'm not even hungry. I'm fucking starving at this point. So just losing is it's not a fucking option. Much respect to him. You know, I got nothing really bad to. I don't got nothing bad to say to anybody. You know, I'm gonna go out here and have a great, awesome fight. But in reality, it's gonna be me coming out there getting my hand raised and getting my contract. You know, I got way more shit going on. You know, you had your shot. You know, sorry it went like that, but this matchup, I don't know, brother. Best of luck. Let's just go out there and let's both just go out there and kick ass for real. May the best man win. You know, I don't got shit to say, but hey, let's just go out there and do what we do. You know, so that is the focus. But I mean, I'm a really humble guy. I ain't worried about shit.
I got one more question on my end, more about like technique. So when I was watching your old fights, one thing I noticed, like we're as fans, not just as not as gamblers, as fans. So one of the things that at least for me frustrates me the most is when we watch guys we like and we're like, why is he throwing one punch at a time? Like, why is he just going head hunting? Why does he just stand on one target? I'm watching some of your tape and like you have a lot of composure, like at your stage in your career, but you have these sequences where it's like body kick, left to the head, immediately into a takedown, like smooth fluidity. Like, is this what you train the most, or does a lot of this come natural to you to like going after different parts? Because I like early in your career, you were like winding up with the left. This is not a criticism, by the way, but like you got power, and you were like, you know, and you see this with a lot of young fighters. You wind up with the left. It's powerful. It's going to knock somebody out. But it looks like in like your most recent fights, you realize you don't have to wind up. Like you got some serious pop in your left, and you're starting to do these transitions. Like, is this just a natural thing for you, or like is this just really the fight camps you're in? Like you've mentioned Tracy Taylor. Like, is this just the training that you're getting right now? I'm trying to promote them too, by the way.
Also, you know, shout out to Tracy Taylor, my jiu-jitsu instructors, and also my striking coach as well, Quentin O'Brien. You know, it's really been getting enhanced in striking, just man, making the stand-up look phenomenal. You know, I can't thank him enough. And that's the you can put that in there too. Shout out to KBC Garage.
We're gonna put them all in, all of them.
But KBC Garage, TaylorMade, BJJ, and Eyewitness Fitness. Shout out to Zach. You know, one of the best fitness coaches in St. Louis. You guys got to check him out. You know, but honestly, everything that we've been training and doing in the camps, my teammates, Drew, Gigex, Peaches, Celeste, Jamise, Adrian, man, everybody that comes out to the KBC, you already know what it is. My wrestling partner, Hickson. You know, he's in college right now. But hey, man, it's really like this is every day. So it's like natural, but it's also just a great information that my coach has been providing. You know, they're legit. They know they shit, and you know, consistency is everything. Drill, 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 drill. It's hey, drill, drill, drill.
And then drill some more, man. Practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Oh, so I wanted to ask you, I wanted to hear from you, Cortavious, because most of the time when people like Lou and I watch tape on fighters coming up, they're getting ready for their shot on Dana White's Contender Series, you can kind of pick out what it is that their base is. With you, you know, you got serious power in your left hand. I see you taking dudes down, and it looks like you're going to put a damn hole through the canvas when you slam them down. I see you all bricked up with muscle, but you're throwing up rubber guard when you're on your back. You got these belly down arm bars that you're finishing fights with. So like, I'm done with the tape, and I'm saying, dude, this guy's good at everything. So like, what is it that when you're in there, like when the shit hits the fan, what are you relying on? If there's one skill set that you say really defines you, you know, and don't say being well-rounded, you know, what is it that you're really relying on in there, Cortavious?
Keeping my composure and mind over matter. You know, it's really, you know, only person like my only toughest battle is myself, man. So the main thing is just staying calm, you know, and just learning as the fight is live and just taking notes for real. Just like, hey, just it might be overwhelming, but the main thing in this is just staying calm and composed. You know, you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get put in bad situations, and when you get in bad situations, what most people do, they panic and they end up in a bad position. You know, stay calm, relax, man, and just enjoy the moment. You did all the work. I mean, just now it's time to it's real life now. You know, so now you got to make it do what it do, and that's really what I rely on. Just my heart, my courage. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm too stubborn to know when to quit. You know, so
We saw that in the Nate Williams fight too. You went you rent the cage, go for the guillotine. He gets on top. There's no panic. It's just you feet on the hips, work for submissions, calm. Again, I mean, I'm in my 40s, man. I don't have that kind of calmness. You know,
you
like,
got it.
but like it's real. Well, depends on what it is. But no, but like I mean, a lot of people, as soon as they give up top control, some people settle for the position. Some people just kind of haphazardly throw up subs. It was, you could see it's process. It's okay, like feet on the hips, like separate. As soon as you did, the legs went up, going for the triangles, then switching to that to the arm bar. Looks really impressive sequence. And Nate Williams is a tough dude. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
like that's a good win, dude. That's an awesome win. So I got nothing else on my end. Weezy, if you have any, because again, we don't want to take up too much time. You just got
I got nothing but time, baby.
Oh shit! I should have come up with like 80 more
questions. I've been fired.
Are there any other sports teams? Do you like watch any other sports other than fighting, or like you don't have time for that shit?
Man, I'll be having time to do shit.
It's got all time in the world, but
best
time
answer.
For that. All right.
Best answer. I can't even watch baseball anymore, man. I'm capping these fights, man.
I can't do nothing. Like,
but do you got anything else?
Yeah, I just liked hearing that composure is important to you, because I saw it in the Onama fight. You fought David Onama, man. That was like you were on top, then he was on top, and then every time David got on top, you were finding a way to get back up or get another reverse yourself. So yeah, composure, very, very important.
Yeah, I don't even think they got it. I don't even think they got that fight on my record on the.
They don't.
Yeah,
they don't.
Like, man, that's some bullshit.
It's not on his either. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. They be hating on me, man.
Dude, even Sherdog has you at 5-1, while Tapology's got you at 7-1 as a pro. They've taken 2 fights off the record, so I don't know what's going on there.
It's all good. I'm gonna just keep getting. Hey, it's all good. It's like I'm known, but I just feel like I'm unknown, man. I was like, damn. Once I get out, once they see me out here, October 10th, then I feel like I'll start getting even more exposure. And I really do appreciate having the opportunity to talk to you guys, man. This is a blessing.
Oh, everybody's gonna know you. Everybody's gonna know you in 2 weeks, man. Everybody's gonna know you.
Yeah, man.
We're all gonna know you.
That's great. I would love to. I would love to support, man. Shit, I came a long way, and I'm proud. Hey, came a long way.
and it's just, and in a lot of ways, it's just the beginning, man. So, I'm just gonna leave on this note. We've seen Dana White do this so many times, where he tries to give a fighter a make right fight. Things don't always go the way he thinks they're gonna go. And we see what he's trying to do here. And this is just my humble, unbiased opinion. I don't think Dana's going to get what he wants here with this makeup fight for Mr. Taveras. All respect for him. I love it, man. If you want to shout out anybody else, like I said, I'm going to promote everybody in the description, but you want to give one more shout out, anything else you want to tell the audience? Like, this is your audience, man.
Shout out to everybody that supports me. I love you all. Thank you, guys. And hey, man, stay humble. That's all I can say. Everybody just stay humble, man. Whatever you want in life, you can do it. Just you gotta chase it. It ain't gonna get handed to you. You gotta get off your ass and go get it. So that's what it's all about.
Awesome, man. Well, I had a great time, dude. You're the best. We wish you all the luck. Weezy, any closing remarks?
Thank you so much for taking the time, Cortavious. I know that you are very busy right now. You're training for the biggest fight of your life. So thank you for taking a little bit of time out to speak with us on the MMA Engine here. And best of luck. October 10th, man. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be watching. We're gonna be rooting you on, dude. Getting that win, getting that contract, stamp on this career, and telling
I've
you
done that move a few times in my
fuck
life.
yourself. I got a better job, baby.
All right. All right. Good luck, guys. Please hit like and subscribe. Go follow him on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All the socials will be down there. Go follow Quentin O'Brien. Go follow Zach. Go follow Tracy Taylor. All that stuff's going to be down there. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, my man. Take care.
Peace.